People Mambo. People Mambo.
CCLTV, votre cœur désire la victoire. Ne laissez pas le jeu vous jouer. Gardez le contrôle. Pariez responsable. CCLTV, votre cœur désire la victoire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, different kind of followers and fans of CCL TV. I hope you're doing great. I'm Mr. Bondo Jonathan, the chairman of this broadcast entitled Lorry Book. As you can see, I am not alone today. I am with Mr. Daniel, my regular guest. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Bondo. Everybody watching?
Good. How is life?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Great. So, as you can see today's agenda, I'd like to begin by drawing attention to all let you know that today's agenda is about gambling in Africa and especially in Nigeria. And Mr. Daniel is here. Our analyst is going to explain us in detail several things so that we can understand what exactly gambling in Africa. Let's get started. Mr. Daniel, how does actually gambling work in Africa? And especially in Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you, as I was saying, for the floor. Following of CCL, today we're going to have a little bit of history talking about gambling. Okay?
Yes.
In Africa, gambling started around Egypt. We know that most of North Africa countries are Muslim, and there is a Muslim prohibition about lottery. And that's caused a lot of countries to forbid it in their countries, and that was really bad. But in Sub-Sahara, lottery was really allowed, gambling was allowed, and it started in the form of horse racing, okay? Horses were imported from Sub-Sahara to Asia and also organized here in Sub-Sahara, and most of people were already gambling by that time. And also, mention must be made of Madagascar, because there is the people in there, the Tanala people, already centuries before others here in the mainland, they were already organizing gambling over there. Okay, that's a little bit of history, but there is also the economic aspects that gambling has right now.
Tell us about it.
Because nowadays gambling is a market worth billions of dollars, and lots of countries are already regulating that, and it's already changing people's life. Okay, so gambling in Africa is now deeply rooted, and governments are trying their best to arrange it. And I think with the coming of internet and online betting platforms, it is going a little bit, it's going more and more good, and it's really in daily people's life.
All right, Mr. Daniel. So as I said, Mr. Daniel is going to clarify things in the right path. You there, dear followers, so watch us carefully because Mr. Daniel is here. He's going to clarify things the way is it. Next point, Mr. Daniel, is there any difference between gambling here in Africa and gambling abroad? Because we want to see and to know a lot of things over there.
Okay, so according to culture, according to history, there is already a difference, because in Africa, lots of countries have prohibited gambling because of religious reasons. But in Europe, that wasn't the case.
Yes.
And also in Africa, often people are attracted to gambling because of unemployment, okay?
Yes.
Unemployment is pushing lots of people to get involved into the gambling sector, and that's not the case in Europe. In Europe, people go to gambling most of the time because it is a hobby for them, because they're just passionate
so
for
over
them.
there is a habit for them.
Yeah,
but
out of-
here in Congo, in Africa, it's not a habit.
Not actually, because there it's out of passion, out of a hobby. People go to it, they resort to it. But here, people are obliged. When they look at their daily life, they want to make a living out of it,
What do
and
you
they get
mean?
involved in
What do you
it.
mean by saying here people are obliged? So, can you share light on it?
Because you know that Africa is characterized by poverty, and poverty is a factor to take into consideration. That's why people resort all the time to gambling, because they see this is a way to just have bigger jackpots, good wages when you just invest a small amount of money. So that's why they want to be involved inside. That's
Daniel,
the difference.
Gambling can eradicate poverty here in DRC or in Africa.
Of course, yes, because we have cases of people who can organize themselves out of their wages, okay? You have a big jackpot, you win, okay, you manage it very well, it can get you out of poverty, okay?
So according to viewpoint of Mr. Daniel, that gambling can also help you to take jackpot, just in tweaking of your night, your life can change. Let's keep on to the next point. Mr. Daniel, as you are here, you are teaching us, you are helping us to discover a lot of things, and followers of CCL TV are watching you here, and they want to learn a lot of things that you're going to tell us. So what an online sport booking platform?
Okay, good for the question. An online booking platform is an app or a software you can use with internet connection to play and bet on matches online without being obliged to move to the spots where you can play, but just with your smartphone, okay, using your smartphone, you can play from far, from the bush where you at, and you make your wagers, you make your profits just with that platform.
So is there any issue when you are playing with your platform online? Is there any issue over there?
It's maybe issues when you're not knowledgeable of the platform you're using, actually, because you have to have enough information that's really make you invest, okay, in a safe way, because there are also scams around. When you invest in a platform you don't know, they can scam your money. You earn, but you have your profits. You can see your profits with your phone, but you can't get your money out of the platform. Why? Because of the scammers. So you have to be careful and know that that platform is really legal, okay, and also have much information on it.
Take advice of Mr. Daniel. You have to take the right platform so that you can also gain someday. It's very important. We are learning the device of Mr. Daniel, and we're still keeping on. So, Mr. Daniel, what was the first country in Africa that established online sport booking platform?
Okay, the first country in Africa was, I can think it was NairaBet. NairaBet, I think Nigeria. Okay. In Nigeria, NairaBet was the first online booking platform. Okay. But most of booking platforms came with the spread of internet, okay? And in Nigeria, there are according to research, 4 booking platforms, okay? 4 online booking platforms such as Bet9Jar, AmaBet, such as 1xBet and CloudBet, okay? Those platforms are widely spread all across Nigeria, and lots of people have been visiting the platforms such as Bet9Jar. Over 50 millions people per month. Wow. Okay, that's so huge. That's so huge. Okay, so it's really good. It's really increasing, and it's gaining momentum through time.
All right, so I am so excited to hear what my brother, Mr. Daniel, is just explaining people here. So let's come back here in Congo. So we're just gonna focus in Congo here. So the DRC have a run-up like other African country in terms of betting online?
Of course, nowadays with lots of platforms, okay, DRC is not really in the back.
Yes.
We are now coming to the front of that lead, and lots of countries like Nigeria are already in advance in comparison to us.
Now
okay?
Nigeria is advanced than us. Why?
They got regulations that really fix everything in the sector, and but they didn't mention online gaming or casinos. Okay, so although they have their national lottery here, we don't. In DRC, we don't have the online lottery. We don't have the national lottery actually, and them they have it. And they're still keeping on by going online and having lots of platforms. But here we still having one or two, okay, platforms online, and as the spread of internet is still not really good here. That's why we're still behind.
So in that case, I have to say that what are strategies that Congolese, mind or Congolese people can do to reach that goal or to arriving the level as Nigeria people are doing because they're getting things?
I think it's not a race at all. Okay, it's not a race because they're in advance. We have to catch up them, and no, we have to just organize ourselves in a good way. Okay, because if we do it in a rush, lots of people may lose their money. So, so the government has to be aware of everything and regulates online betting platforms so that when people invest, they invest in a good way, and the taxation are going to come to the government to help people, to help the government, the states, to get forward.
All right. So it's very, very interesting what Mr. Daniel is explaining people here. I do believe that you are learning things to understand exactly about gambling in Africa, and especially it was specifying in Nigeria. This is my last question that I'm going to ask Mr. Daniel, talking about just DRC. So in DRC, the internet, smartphone, and line payment system, is it harmless?
It's not harmless at all. Okay, as I said it before, we have to know what we are doing exactly. When you're using your smartphone to play online, using your internet connection, you have to know that this platform is legit. Okay, so that you will not lose your money. So we don't want people to cry saying that the government has left them alone. So our government has to be aware of different platforms online so that they're going to help people. Yeah, so that they're going to help people to not lose, okay, and to get something out of it. So Nigeria is a good case, okay, of it. So we have countries like Nigeria, we have countries like South Africa and Kenya, where governments are already regulating, doing things so that people can earn what they really deserve, okay.
All right, that background on people have to learn a lot of things so that they can bet well and also win jackpot. So I can't finish without expressing my deep gratitude to all fans and followers of CCL TV. You've been there, thousands of people watching us over the world, see the way Mr. Daniel explained things in a proper way. And my special greeting to all technical members of CCL TV, Mother Joella, Christine Fuara, newborn Veronica Komba is now here. We try to greet her and to wish her the best. Staria Mushkon. So, CCL TV, your heart desires victory. Catch you later. God bless you. See you then.
See you.